like to remind everyone that this show is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday special edition of King Dolphin TV. I am Raymond. You know what I do? Well, no, I'm not going to use this line. You know what I am. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy, ruler of the greatest pod in YouTube, and we are here today on King Dolphin TV. Gumby, when Gumby simpers, oh, he is bad. He is bad juju, very bad juju. But before I tell the story here, first explain excuse my voice. I was just panting and running to get things into the house and get myself organized to get this show started as close to the new time as possible. So bear with me. And I have been fighting some allergies and asthma and etc. So please bear with me tonight. So let me welcome my panel here. $451, the first one in. How you doing, pal?
Good evening, Raymond.
All right.
Could be doing a little better, but not too bad.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're here.
Yeah.
I was worried a bit tonight. Fez, how you doing?
Oh, just basking in my own glory.
Oh boy, there's a story there.
There is. I'll tell you later.
All right. And the hardest working hedgehog on the YouTube in the internet, Puppy Hedgehog.
It's Mr. Raymond time. 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 It's Mr. Raymond time on King Dolphin TV. Yay!
Yay! Thank you, Pudgy. Sounds like you got a little rumbly voice yourself.
Now Pudgy added vibrato, otherwise known as Pudgy didn't clear throat.
And happy birthday, Raymond.
Oh, that's Saturday. That's this coming Saturday.
Very merry on birthday to you. A very merry on birthday to you. This is all the bit of song that Pudgy can't sing because of something.
Well, thank you, Pudgy. Nope. No, it's next Saturday is the big birthday show.
Okay.
So, and which happens to coincide on my birthday, the 28th. So, awesome. But tomorrow is 2 years of King Dolphin TV.
Happy anniversary of 2 years.
Yes, happy anniversary. We'll be working on our 3rd year starting tomorrow. Awesome. And we will be rocking and a rolling. And Pudgy, I saw your thing about your pondering about the label on the big truck. If you look real close, you could see that it isn't quite an H. There is the little divot in there, but you got to look real close. So it is King KD TV. So, all right. So let's welcome people in the chat, and we will get started. Whoa! I like this. That song, Love Shack. I like that. Yeah, that song. Slapshot babies. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be cool. Slapshot. Replace Slapshot with the
Yeah,
Flap.
and it gets
Yeah.
it gets down to that part in the breakdown where the girl says tin roof rusted. Suddenly
Yeah.
becomes Raymond's shirt rusted.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's evil.
And Snortapoopa's got a Chrysler and it seats about 20.
No,
Or one polar bear.
yeah. So King Dolphin TV is a bicentenarian. Well, I'm not gonna. Well, maybe later I'll reveal my true age. Hello. Okay, so let's get the welcoming of the chat. Okay. We've got tonight. We got their Bonsai 23. Hello, sir. How are you, sir? Welcome to the special Sunday edition. And we also have Jim's Landscape LLC #1, Commodore Production. Hello there, sir. Hello there. And then my amazing wrenchers. Some of them are on the panel, and the rest are here. Overture, curtains, lights. We are here. This is it. Da 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 da.
Let me overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights.
Whatever heights we'll hit.
On with the show. This
is it. Yes.
Yay!
All right. Right. And then we've got the first one, last out, the one that never sleeps, the one who is dealing with snow in Canada already. Legatus Legionai. Oy vey. Sandra is on her way home from our away mission, and we hope to see her soon on the screen. So yeah, it was a great away mission. It was really good. We'll be talking more about it as the evening goes on. But today was the event. Today was the Gumby part of the away mission, which was because I expected to be home. I expected to be home way before now. As it is, I was opening the door to get into the house about 15 minutes ago. I mean, I'm tossing luggage in here. I've got luggage all over the floor of the house. I'm probably gonna get something thrown at me from the missus. So yeah, it's gonna That's how the day went. Okay, yes, I can wait an extra 30 minutes. Thank you, Legatus. And what's this? John, it's too early. No.
Read the next one then.
Okay, over the river and through the woods to Raymond's house we go because we got goodies. Hey, the table is set, even though it was done. Yankee Doodle won for a penny. No. King Dolphin TV moratorium rule. No Christmas songs, no Christmas decorations until the turkey is fully devoured.
You didn't say anything about 4th of July, so there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. Legatus Legionnaire. Hail, thinker of things that are thought. Ooh, I like that. Thinker of things that are thought. Yes. Ponderers of things to ponder. And talking about jingle bells, we are in a special weather statement. First significant snowfall of the season. Hoy vey. 10 to 15 centimeters or 4 to 6 inches for Monday. Hoy double vey.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer snow over autumn. Can't stand the dead leaves or brown grass. Yeah. Especially if you got to rake it. I have about 4 trees that are right now shedding their leaves. And one dread what's going to be in the pond right now. That I'm going to have to clean up tomorrow. And oh my, the fish are going to be really ticked at me. They haven't eaten in 1, 2, 3 days. Ooh, they're going to be all over me tonight.
Oh boy.
Then just throw a cow ear in there.
Oh, and speaking of cow ears, Snoopy's been bored and we can't pick him up till tomorrow. Imagine what he's going to be like. He's going to come out, he's going to look at me, and then he's going to go back into the boarding area.
So Snoopy's on an away mission too?
Yeah, he's on an away mission too.
Terrorizing the shelter.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Pudge?
And right now the shelter is like clicky, 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 clicky.
Yeah. Well, we actually had his nails cut Wednesday.
Tappy.
Probably.
Yeah, he's doing the soft shoe dance.
Doing the soft shoe dance, yes.
It's like I'm walking, but I don't hear sound. There's something wrong.
Yeah. He won't let us trim his nails. We actually have to have the professionals do it. He growls at us. And John says, not me. Snow means ice in the driveway on the side of a hill where trucks go across, and the other side of the road goes down a cliff. Yeah, but that's so fun seeing trucks go down cliffs. Yeah.
And if it's really bad, we go off the cliff on the side of the driveway.
Okay. And there's nothing more Halloween than the sound of walking through dead leaves in a cemetery. John, you are a ghoul.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I always shovel my sidewalk's driveway. I can't recall when I've had ice build up on them. Oh, excuse me.
But Canada doesn't normally get ice storms. They just stick with snow. Down in this part of the lands that were once called the United States, we get ice storms.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Do you remember 2011, 2012 on Halloween? We got ice storms on both Halloweens 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Boy, was that a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Dalek, do you get ice storms where you live?
I have ice storms. I don't remember there. At least as far back as I can remember, I don't remember something like that. I mean, we have hailstorms here, plenty of those. But was an ice storm?
Oh yeah, we get those beasts.
Yeah, it starts off as rain, and then it switches to snow, then it turns back to snowing, and then it goes back to rain, and then it goes back to ice, and then and then everything's just coated with 1 to 2 inches of ice everywhere. And the only way to get around is you sit on your butt, and then you slide down the road.
Yep. Watching out for the trees that are falling down because they're so heavy with ice, and they take down all the wires.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's always that one ding-a-ling, and that's a technical term, that decides to get in their car, and then they have to drive to the store, and then they go down the road sideways. And they can't understand why they've hit 12 cars in the process.
Yeah.
And the weather guy says, stay home.
But people don't listen.
Yeah, you're not going to tell that person what to do. They got to go buy that 1 pack of bubble gum.
Yeah, it's got to be bubblegum. Legata says, I too have a bad back, but it's my only main source of exercise during the winter months. Yeah. I just put on weight during the winter. And that winter coat, huh, John?
Yeah.
The winter coat.
Speaking of winter coats, hello, Snortopoopus.
Oh, all right. He is here. It is time. It is time to welcome
the hardest working bear on the internet, Snortopoopus Q Burr.
Snortopus! Cooper! Dot scream! And
his assistant, Sniffles, Cooper, Dot, Boom! That's what you get when you that's what you get when you shake the bottle of Coke up too much.
dot boom. Dot scream, dot boom. You know, I didn't go to this. I didn't go to that silly signing this week. Snort. It was, but we saw a picture of a cousin at the Boy Scout Jamboree. He'll have to tell you about it, but it looked like it was cousin Mortimer or something like that. He'll tell you about it.
Picking up junior mints there, eh, Snort?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's get the show started. We'll forgive him for being late.
Yeah.
What? He wants double pay for the delay. No. No. He is not getting double pay just because I am 10 minutes late.
Yep.
I mean, you know, hey. Things have to be. There are certain protocols here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Raymond,
Yes.
can Pudgy ask Dalek a question?
Oh, certainly.
Hey, Dalek,
Yes, Pudgy?
what is a good name for a mountain climber?
A good name for a oh boy. I don't know. What's a good name for a mountain climber?
Cliff.
Oh man.
And thus the table is open for business.
Yeah. Just straight away.
Yeah.
No wasting no time. The table is Pudgy opens up the kitty table.
Speaking as a former high-angle rescue technician, I love that joke.
Hey.
I like that. Man.
I feel like I should have guessed that one.
That was good. That was awesome. Let's see.
And Hello Wookie Fever presents.
Yes, hello, Wookie Fever presents.
Hi, Wookie.
Wookie. Ah! Okay, that was bad. Okay, let's see.
Wookie, dun, 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 dun. Fever present, dun, 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 dun.
Yes, John, I know how you're feeling. Feeling right now. All right.
Yeah, it was a little wet out yesterday, and I'm getting over a cold.
Yeah. Well, fighting these allergies. I'm getting my allergy sticks tomorrow. And there you go, Pudgy.
Yay!
Yep. Eclair's kitty table is open for business.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So.
Time to start the chocolate milk drinking game.
Yes.
How much backwash can you put into a glass of chocolate milk?
I don't know. I never tried.
Wait, why would you put backwash in the chocolate milk?
You know, blow bubbles and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Pudgy was thinking you meant like soap, and you
No.
No, you don't drink soap. Pudgy did once, but it gave Pudgy a tummy ache, and also Pudgy started making bubbles.
Ooh.
All right. Ooh.
Tiny
Oh
bubbles.
dear. Oh dear. Oh,
Well,
dear.
and,
Oh,
and
dear,
you know
oh,
the best
dear.
part was
What?
Cobalt knew where to look for the gas leak.
That's true. You use the bubbles. And Snortopoopas asks, why would anyone wash their back with chocolate milk?
No, I'm going to suppress that joke.
Yeah. Snort, are you didn't is cousin Mortimer here in here in West Virginia? You got to tell me. And yes, he agree. I agree. Dan that Union. Okay. All right. Let's subscribe to Plumbing Times. Hold on. Rocky Mount. Look at it, says west of me in the Rocky Mountains, they usually get lots of snow. So if you like downhill skiing or cross country skiing, you are in luck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fall in September? That's obscene.
Yeah.
That is totally obscene. No.
And that's who the real dinglings around here are, because we have Elk Mountain Ski Resort up the road. And when we get a big snowstorm, one of those nor'easter things, automatically the skiers come out of the woodwork in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York and just get in accidents all the way getting there. It's crazy. They're out there plow trucks.
1 kilometer above sea level. Okay. South of Germany. I don't know. It must be the southeast of Germany, Der Bonsai. I didn't see it may have been like 1 or 2 days during my entire tour there that I saw maybe a dusting of snow.
Oh, yeah, the south of Germany is where the Alps are located.
That's true. I mean, I wasn't stationed there. West of me in the Rocky Mountains, they usually get lots of snow. Okay, I read that one. All right, so okay.
That's better.
All right. So yes. What's this?
Where?
A whole new meaning for a bubble bath. All right.
Yeah.
And Cousin Mort is at an undisclosed secret location somewhere between Pennsylvania and Ohio. Okay. Because he was at the this year's national Boy Scout Jamboree. He was actually walking across the runway.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not a very bright bear, walking across an airport where airplanes are flying out of. So you're gonna have to tell me more about this Cousin Mort.
To a polar bear, an airplane is just a tube of toothpaste.
That was good.
Some secret undisclosed location somewhere between Pennsylvania and Ohio. Boy, at some point in time, Steelers country bumps up against Browns country. You get to that weird point where nothing makes sense and soccer is played.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wookiee Fever says, Snow, what is this snow you speak of? I'm a desert Wookiee, so we have 2 seasons here. Hot and not hot. Pudgy, you're in command. I've got to go grab some water and say hello to Queen Dolphin.
Okay. Welcome to the Pudgy Show on King Dolphin TV. All right, while Mr. Raymond is gone, today's topic of discussion is bacon.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
So there are 3 types of bacon in the world. There is bacon, otherwise known as American bacon. Then there's Canadian bacon, and then over in Britain, there is something called streaky bacon.
Right. Yeah.
Streaky bacon?
Well, streaky. Dialect. What's the difference between streaky bacon and American bacon?
The difference between the. Oh damn! I've lost it.
Don't worry. The questions get harder later.
Oh god! The difference between American and streaky bacon. I have no. Apart from I don't know. It's like maybe it's like maybe it's something like how the pigs are raised or something. I don't know.
Okay. While Dalek ponders the question, so streaky bacon is a term that the British people use to describe American bacon because of the different colors within the bacon strip. So you have the meat part, and then you have the fat part. So there's the fat part is a little bit lighter than the meat part, which is a little bit darker. So the key question, everyone watching, what do you like? Do you like the thin bacon, the thick bacon, the peppered bacon, the super spicy bacon, the hickory bacon, or candy bacon, where you put brown sugar and cinnamon on top and bake it and it turns into candy?
I like the bacon dressing you can only get at the Barnhouse Inn in Nazareth, Pennsylvania.
Oh, what's that?
It's a really good dressing for salad that's based on bacon, and it's really good. I don't like salad or salad dressing, but that stuff I would drink a gallon of that.
I had a pizza. Yeah, just yesterday. I had a pizza. No, not yesterday. No. Yes. Only just yesterday. I actually had a pizza with bacon on it.
Oh,
cool.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yay.
That would actually be better than pepperoni, I think, because the pepperoni is a little spicy sometimes.
Actually, this pizza had both.
Really?
Pepperoni and bacon.
Oh boy, you got the meat lovers.
Actually, no. Yeah. Not quite. Well, not quite. I think it was literally just. It wasn't a full-on meaty pizza with lots of meats. It was literally just pepperoni and bacon.
Oh,
that's good enough.
Yeah, I felt like something a little, maybe just a little bit different. With this one.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a meat lovers. It was more like a meat girlfriend. Now, in addition to the typical bacon that's made out of pork, there's also beef bacon.
Beef bacon? I never heard of beef bacon.
But then there's also turkey bacon.
Well, I've heard of turkey bacon.
I never heard of
turkey.
I never heard of that because to me bacon is just like a different kind of ham. I didn't know you could make beef bacon. I never heard of that.
I've never heard of beef bacon, Dalek, but I have turkey bacon all the time. Let's see.
It's sold up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sold up at the Italian Bear Bakery and grocery store that Putty goes to.
September, we usually get around 1 to 1.3 inches. This year, we get 0. Okay.
Yeah,
bacon? Okay, where did bacon come from?
Well, that was the topic of discussion. So we were talking bacon.
Okay. Let's see. And still talking about that dreaded S word.
Yeah. My least favorite is 4-letter word.
Yeah, ours too. Well, Queen Dolphin's home, safe and
Yay.
sound. Yay. I
Hi,
think she's
Sandra.
getting ready. You're being said hello to.
Wow.
She'll be coming on momentarily. What's this? Yes, all of them. Let's see. And maybe we'll get her on to tell us about her adventure today. But before we get started, Pudgy has a question for Fez.
Yes.
Pudgy does?
You
Does
do.
he?
I hope you do. It's the usual question you ask of Fez.
Ah.
Sorry. Pudgy almost forgot. Mr. Fez, what is in the fridge of mystery?
Okay, here we go. Hang on. Okay, so been to the dentist lately. Am I still on?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been to the dentist lately, and I had to go to one a couple of years ago because I had a front tooth smashed by a door closer. And one of the things they like to do at the dentist's office is make a plaster cast of your teeth. So in keeping with the spirit of Halloween, I've got the original chattering teeth. Well, they would chatter, but they're alginate and they'd fly apart. But yeah, that's my teeth after I got one smashed with a door closer. And you can tell which one it is.
Aw.
Yeah, they had to cut away at what was left and put a new cap over it. That hurt, even with the anesthetic and everything.
Oh.
But one of the things, if you ever get one of these made, make them go slow because they put that alginate stuff in your mouth and it likes to go down the back of your throat and choke you to death.
Mm-hmm.
Not fun. And, nobody wants to get choked to death. And, But yeah.
How long ago was that?
That was about, that would have been in 2018. Because that was long before, that would have been May of 2018. Yeah. Because that was long before the COVID, and it was springtime. But yeah, that's just something kind of Halloween-y to, I can.
What you ought to do is put a little motor on it, and that way you could push a button and it'll.
Yeah, or do that.
That works too.
So that's the dental education thing for today, and what I've been suffering the last about a month now is an infection under the one tooth there. So I went to the dentist again this week, and they gave me chlorhexidine, which is a mouthwash you got to soak around your teeth, and hopefully it kills the bacterial infection.
Mm-hmm.
But so far so good. It's been working. So, there's that. So that's your dental education for today.
All right. See, you get education on King Dolphin TV.
Yeah.
Snorter Poopa says those dentures look uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snorter Poopa says
I wouldn't want to wear them.
Yeah. Snorter Poopa says, yay, waves to the queen. Yep.
Hello.
So let's see here. Before we start on our journey over the past couple of days, how did you like the interview? How did you like the review last
Very
Wednesday?
good. Very good.
Yeah, Pudgy liked it.
Good. How about you, Dalek? Did you get to hear it on the replay?
I think I won. Oh, you mean we did your 200 stream? Yeah, the
review.
I was listening to it at the time.
Uh-huh. Okay, great.
And it was.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, go ahead. Don't mean to interrupt.
And I like, you know, I was listening to it. I was in the chats, and
Yeah, we did see that.
And it was interesting. Well, again, like I said, giving Sue Storm her own story. It was like away from the Fantastic Four. I mean, that was just that to me. That was a weird idea.
Well, they did. Well, they did whole comic streams on the Thing, a solo. They did. They did a lot of the Torch solo things, but they didn't do a lot. I mean, I did think that the art could have. I mean, the characters were drawn amazingly. The back, the other stuff, I'm still trying. Jury's out. I just found it intriguing that she had a career outside the FF. But do you like the idea that I'm now doing some reviews of like comic books? I'm not that knowledgeable on movies or TV shows, but do you guys like where I'm in reviewing books and comics? Do you think that's something I should keep doing?
Yeah,
come year 3.
Yeah, because that's something something you're comfortable with, and something you can educate.
Yeah, Pudge.
Yeah, Pudgy thinks so.
All right. See, I'm trying to expand things for year 3. How about you, Dalek? Do you like the?
It was also good. I gotta say, it was also good. You had Clobberin Times on as a guest.
Yeah, that was yeah. I asked him before because he loves the Fantastic Four just as much as I do, and it's always fun to have him come on and talk. Hello, Dad Man Walking. How you doing, sir?
Hey there.
How you doing? Okay.
Hey, Mr. Raymond.
Yes, Mr. Pudgy.
Mr. Fez, what is on the shelf of wonders?
Ooh.
Oh, this here?
Shelf of Wonders? Oh.
This is several pages. I think it's about 20 pages of my genealogy.
Oh, wow.
And there was a name that just hit me. I wanted to check real quick, and it is there. But I used part of that in my speech yesterday, which went over like gangbusters.
Oh, good.
There were several of my ancestors in the Battle of Wyoming, better known as the Wyoming Massacre, during the Revolutionary War. Mm-hmm. And so I gave it was this whole thing where the Grand Lodge of Pennsylvania and PA 250 are planting liberty trees that are descendants of the original liberty trees, actually the last original liberty tree, which was a gathering place for the Sons of Liberty during the Revolution. And I wrote a speech. I had to pare it down from about half an hour to 5 minutes. And it started with, a very quick explanation of Freemasonry in the state and the nation and the contributions, then some of the local stuff, and then going into the connections between the families there, which I'm connected to just about every family that was at the battle, one way or another, by marriage or blood.
Wow.
And the ending of the speech was with my 5th great-grandfather, Reuben Taylor, and he was the one I mentioned was in the New Haven, Connecticut militia, then joined a privateer called the Randolph. And so his epitaph was Reuben Taylor, a soldier of the Revolution who fought on sea and land to gain our peace and freedom for a numerous race to come, and explained that that's the meaning of that numerous race wasn't based on heritage or national origin, skin color, language, or religion. It was us, the American people. And the last line everybody loved. It says, "In such a spirit, then, let us now remember them and proceed to dedicate this tree in the name of the liberty which they bequeath to us and to our heirs forever."
Nice.
And I even got a compliment from a federal senator who was there.
Oh,
And
nice.
it was like, wow.
Hmm.
And that was the first time I was really scared giving one of my presentations. I'm kind of shaking there.
Hmm.
But yeah, the past Grand Master, Steve Gardner, asked for a copy of the speech. I gave him the one I was reading from. And that was just awesome. And a lot of people wanted to talk to me after it about the relationships between all the families that were there. And boy, that was just a really nice day. That went over great. So I'm a happy camper, and we had a huge turnout of the Masons there. So
Good.
That was great.
Snorter Pooper says, and I don't know how this is going to happen, all my ancestors died childless.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
I'm in a similar boat. My twin brother was an only child.
Ah. Okay.
Do. Slap
That was-
shot, baby, yeah.
Yeah. Slap shot, baby. Yeah.
That was really fun. I enjoyed that. So.
Oh, good. Yeah, we had a great time. What's this? My family tree has one straight branch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sandra's here. She is saying, and kisses to you, babe. She is saying, hello to everybody. And Nora Poopa says, it was interesting, but I know very little about comics. It's always a good time to keep my Snoop duct tape. Let's see. And let's see. And he looks just like Fizz. Let's see.
Actually, I'll have to bring my brother Jody on the show one day. We're not related at all, but we found each other in the fire company in 1991. And what happened was I used to go into video stores or any of the local stores, and I'd hear, "Hey, Jody, what's happening?" I'm thinking, who is this Jody I keep hearing about? And this was right when I moved up here. And I went down to the fire company one day to join there because I was already in Lake Carey's company. And there he is. And it was like looking in a mirror. So he and I became best friends. I mean, we're like John Gage and Roy DeSoto the whole time. And we sort of got adopted into each other's families, if you know what I mean. We all went to barbecues and things like that. We went on vacations together. That was great. So, yeah, I'll have to see if I can get him on here one day. His big is actually bigger than mine now.
Let's see. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to put through some things real quick. Let's see. All right, let us tell you. I know you guys are just waiting with bated breaths. Waiting for bated breaths. What happened on our away mission?
Yes.
Pudgy, you?
Yay!
All right. And Alec, I know is he'll watch as he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So we drove to Charleston Friday for our annual conference. Every year we have a conference where we have fellowship, we do some education, we have a big banquet on Saturday with lots of food.
And then Mr. Raymond activated his trap card and put it into defense mode.
Well,
and Sandra was confused.
Yeah. Well,
right.
Sandra.
This is actually what I'm actually doing here. This is actually a new deck that I'm trying out, which I finished first trying out the first time today.
Oh, okay. Is it working?
It's working. It's worked a few times. I think it's actually working right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we.
Okay. Oh, it didn't quite work there.
Working.
So we drove 4 hours to get to Charleston, and of course, anybody who knows anything about this region here knows that there is no straight shot from the Eastern Panhandle to Charleston. No, you've got to
right, turn, up, down, left, right, down, up, left, right, A, B, select.
Yeah. You drive through there. You go north. I mean, you go backwards. You drive north to Maryland, go through most of Maryland. You go partially into West Virginia before you turn south down to Charleston or West Virginia. So it was, and we did it in nothing but rain.
Yeah.
So it was raining the entire trip.
Yeah, and partway through Virginia, you end up in Bloomfield, New Jersey.
No, we didn't go through Virginia.
Oh,
we take
because otherwise you would have wound up in Kentucky.
Yeah. No, the north route. I mean, there's two routes. There's a south route which goes through every freaking back road, and you hear banjos the entire way. That you got that route. That's the south route. The north route is
ding 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 ding.
Mm-hmm. The north route is all highways, but in the wrong direction. Yeah, it's in the wrong direction in order to keep highways. So we took that one. So now a little backstory on this. My poor, Queen Dolphin, Sandra, is an amazing person. She does a fantastic job here at the pod, being the producer. Well, the people who run the wing, they said, "Oh, you're doing so good on Queen Dolphin. Let's make you the committee chair." And she did. And I doubt if she wants to tell much about it. If she wants to put stuff in the chat, she can. But she said never again. Was the bottom line. She said, nope, never. Nah. So, and I decided to parlay, get some more experience out in the public and stuff like this. So like a dummy, I decided to say, hey, I'm King Dolphin. I can do public speaking. I entertain people. Let me be the MC. And they said, oh, great. Yes, King Dolphin, you can be the MC.
Awesome.
I will tell you what, herding ferrets is a piece of herding ferrets and Snoopy is a piece of cake compared to managing scripts of a conference. It was like change after change after change after change, and people are getting this award. We're doing it in this order. This person doesn't like the other person, so I'm going to put him over here. I don't like it. It was a mess. And just when I thought I had the script finalized, and I've already scribbled on the printout that I made on Friday to get the script ready to go. Saturday morning, I'm walking through it, going over any last minute changes. Hi, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla. So I'm over there working on some last minute changes, and then yeah, the chief master sergeant decides, oh, you're not doing the right protocol. You're not doing the right protocol. You got to do this protocol, so you have to adjust everything, and you got to put this on the head table. You got to put this, and please let me stress. No, I said, Snort, where are you when I need you?
Roar.
Yeah, Snort, where are you when I need you? I need an E9 devoured and spit up. So yes, that's what I was thinking at various times. So, and then I find out.
And then Mr. Raymond goes to the flight commander and says, "What did the Klingon say to the flight attendant? Today is a good day to fly."
I should have used that. I should have used that.
Yep.
Yeah, I should have used that. So yes, Snort says E9s are very tasty. So, and then so then I find out that 2 people were not coming, but they give me letters that I'm going to read. You know, the important high muckety muck people. So
Yeah.
I have letters to read. Well, I don't have printouts. I have no way of getting printouts. So they had to come via email onto my iPad. So I said, okay, fine.
No.
Yes. And one of them was from an important federal senator and supporter of the patrol. So it's like, you know, you really got to make sure you do. So, so my once pristine script is now a total scribble fest. It's a shambles. It's a yeah. It was a
Yeah, it was a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm over there. We start. Oh, and because of the protocol changes, we had to delay the color guard coming out for about 5 minutes, and I'm like, so much for being punctual. So I'm over there going, oh, they. So, but I'm still smiling. It's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I do. I'm smiling. It's like I'm an entertainer. So that's what I do. I thought about, let's see, what can I do to lighten up this crowd?
Yeah. Speaking of,
could I tell them could I tell them the joke about the hedgehog and the polar bear? Yeah. I don't think they would appreciate it.
Yeah.
So it is time for the.
It could have been worse.
What?
What did the plane say to the flight attendant? Oh, Pudgy messed up the joke. Never mind.
Sounded like it was going to be a repeat of the first one.
Yeah, speaking of scripts, Raymond, that's all the sheets of revisions from the one I did.
Yeah, that's about it. So.
See, this is the reason why Pudgy needs a script, too. What did the football player say to the flight attendant? Put me in, coach.
Oh.
Snorter Poopa says, silly Pudgy. Yes. So,
yep.
Okay. Now, I didn't tell you guys about the book signings, but we'll backtrack there. So we're doing finally we get the color guard, we get the chaplain doing this chaplain thing, we get the color guard coming out, and the pretty much it's going smoothly, or as smoothly as it can possibly go. I'm introducing head table, distinguished guests, and all that. And this it came to the letters. Okay, the first letter was an executive officer of the organization. So I'm saying, hello, Wendy, trauma warrior, who is at work lurking?
Hello.
Hi,
No,
Wendy.
that wasn't in the script.
It should have been.
So, yeah, I know. I did that.
That would have been funny.
Yes. Hey, Wendy, Trauma Warrior.
And then
So,
the
I'm
commanding officer would have been like, "Who's Wendy?" And Mr. Raymond would be like, she's part of the show."
Yeah. Go with it. Go with it. She's part of the show. So we now it's time for the letters. The first one came up. The first one I had up on my app had no problem, and I read it, and it was quite nice. But then I had to find the letter to the senator, and then I clicked done on the iPad, and lo and behold, the letter disappears.
Ah.
So, oh, crud. And I'm over there, okay, scrolling up on the iPad, looking for the letter. And I said, Rich. And I said, Vice. I said, Vice, please put it on your phone. I'll read it there. So I am reading it off the iPhone, very small letters. I'm over there going, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But did well. And pretty much we were actually ahead of time because of the departures. And all I had to do is read letters. So, and we didn't have to have long-winded speakers. Oh, did I say that? I hope no one from the organization is listening to this. Remember, this is entertainment value only. So, Sandra says, we were doing well with the time because I gave the speakers a time limit. Yes. And yes, she didn't email the letters to her. Problem is iPads are interesting critters. They will, when you needed something, they'll disappear. Yes, exactly, Pudgy. So we do that. We do the awards. Everything is good, and then we go to the rest of the show. Yeah, I'm done with my part, and I am just breathing a sigh of relief. And I said, the actual emceeing is fine, but oh my God, all the pre-work and all the hi Carla.
Hello.
Hi.
So,
Hey there.
So, all the pre-work, all the changes and stuff like that just was maddening. So we got done there. The book signing the night before, I don't know if I'm going to do it again because they put me by the registration desk, which is fine, where it's up in the where it's on the second floor. No one comes up to the second floor if they don't have to. So I'm like, I see a couple people who already had the first two volumes. So they definitely wanted to complete the set.
That's
so
awesome.
Yep. So I did so. There I sold 2 of Blood Feud. So Blood Feud got some sales, and then a couple of the new people got the first one, All's Fair. So we sold 4 books I sold 4 books the night of the signing event. So it was 4 better than nothing. It was 4 better than nothing. But then we went down to the bar, the watering hole, started talking to people that I knew, and they said, "You write books?" I said, "Yes, I wrote 3 of them." And I talked it up, and that's the second day was where the sales picked up. I mean, I had people saying, "Oh, I gotta get this book. Oh, I need the whole set." So
awesome.
I sold
Very good.
2.
Very good.
So I ended up selling about 12 books.
Nice.
That's great.
Through Saturday. Yeah, I was very impressed. So
you have to make enough money to pay for Sandra's meals.
yeah. Actually, I just made enough to break even with the printing, but that's okay. So yeah, so the signing went well. the second day because people say, "Oh, how'd the signing event go?" Okay.
I think that sounds great.
When can I get the books? Hey, I'll bring them down. I'll pick some up. I'll pick some up when I'm on break. I'll bring them down. Well, come inside. So that was fun. Let's see. Snoopy says 12, and it says enough money for Snoopy's cow eaters. Yes, yes, indeed.
That's all that matters. Just our Snoopy.
Yes, got to keep Snoopy happy. Poor boy is still being boarded. We can't. They don't do a Sunday pickup, so we got to pick him up tomorrow. Yeah. So I was telling the rest of the people that he's going to look at me and go back to the boarding. He says, I'm having more fun with these people than I do with Daddy.
Like a kid at preschool, you drop them off and they're clinging to you, going, "No, I don't want to go," and then you pick them up and they cry and they're like, "We don't want to leave."
Exactly. Exactly. So so it was good. It was a good session. I even got to teach a class on how to do inspections, and that went well. I actually had 5 people. Of course, one of them was my former the national former IG, so I expected her there, and I really had to do my A game to let her know I at least know something.
Yep.
So, Snorp says, "No, he won't. I bet he doesn't get ears and sticks at the boarding kennel." Yep. And speaking of our favorite bear, we were talking about the year in review, and one of the things we did is we had to do overflying of the Boy Scout Jamboree, and one of the pictures was of a bear walking across the runway, and I'm going, I wonder which of Snort's cousins was it, and Snort confirmed.
Trouble wherever they are.
Yeah, and Snort confirmed that it was his cousin Mortimer. So, yeah, it was cousin Morty. So, we did the conference was done. Then it was party time, the banquet.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was the banquet. Yep, cousin Mort. So it was banquet time. We both got into our dress, fancy dress. I had a semi-formal outfit, medals and all, and and Sandra had a nice red gown. That was really nice.
Ooh,
whoa,
lady in red.
Lady in red.
Awesome.
So now, remember, Sandra is also on this committee, so she has to make sure all the awards are all laid out, and she has to make sure that the proper award at the proper time is awarded to the proper person. And hopefully the list she gets will be in properly order. So I don't see much of her. I don't see much of her except for the meal. Of which, and of course, here's the obligatory King Dolphin food talk. We had it was a surf and turf. We had beef strips and salmon. They didn't want chicken. They didn't want the rubber chicken thing this year. We had rice pilaf, mashed potatoes, and salad. So it was a nice meal. And for dessert, the most important part, we had you had a choice between carrot cake and chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
Carrot cake.
Have you ever heard of we call it a lumberjack cake here, and it's sort of a cross between it's almost like a carrot cake, but I'll tell you what, that is the most glorious thing on earth when it's warm. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's just lovely.
Nice.
Yeah. it was definitely a nice meal. And it was quite good. And then we had a talker. He was an Army helicopter pilot. Interesting story, but I think he needed to trim it down a bit.
Yeah.
He would have probably thought, "Oh, just go and talk and not have any notes."
Yeah, just talk about his story.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I'll tell you what, it was interesting. But
Yeah.
That there had to come a time where you had to stop.
Yeah.
So
Pudgy knows how that is, Mr. Raymond. Long time ago, Pudgy tried to read John Carter of Mars, and that's Edgar Rice Burroughs, and it's like na 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 na, and Pudgy's like, just get on with it. And you have to go like 40 pages in before it gets to the part where, okay, so he's a soldier and he goes out in the desert and he finds the Martian, and then it's another 20 pages of descriptions. And that's because Edgar Rice Burroughs was in the Army before he became a writer, so that's why
It's the personality, especially like an engineer type personality. Every single thing is important. Every single thing.
Yep.
Like even the bolt, its origin and why it is made of the metal it is.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yep.
Exactly. So
and if you interrupt and you go over that one bolt story, he will be mad the entire time, and all conversations will loop back to that point, so he has to describe why the bolt is important. Otherwise, he's gonna flip out, and then the Blue Eyes White Dragon shows up, and then Mr. Fez has to play the trap card, and then Mr. Raymond's like, wait a minute, what's going on? This has nothing to do with a pilot story. And then back to Mr. Raymond.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it. Pudgy, I could not have said it better myself. I know. Snort asks, is it made from real lumberjacks?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't even have the
yummy.
I don't even have the Blue Eyes White Dragon in this deck, Pudgy.
Yeah.
Nah, looks a lumberjack and he don't care. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
So, meal was done, talking was done, and then we got some award.
But I did just win my last duel.
Awesome.
Well done.
Awesome.
All right, so the meal was done.
Excellent.
Meal was done, talking was done, and now time for awards. There were professional development awards in which both myself and Queen Dolphin got awards.
Oh,
Awesome.
good job.
Yes.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Let me see if Queen Dolphin can bring one of them over.
Oh, and could you go to the Chuck E. Cheese store and convert them into prizes?
I don't know.
Or was it the thing that's in the paper with a little placard?
I wonder if we got any like of those coins or what are those little fabric type badges called?
Patches?
Yeah, patches. Did you get any of those on your trip? No, he's gone. I'll get the reward myself.
Hey,
What is
Mr. Raymond.
Oh,
No.
he's gone. What is Dalek playing?
It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Carla.
Oh, so are those cards are meant to be cards there? Are those the image we can see?
But in the image, these are cards.
And
Yeah,
how does
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it work?
But it's quite a complicated to explain. But put it simply, it's a card game where you have Pudgy, Pudgy, why are you playing that music?
Pudgy, stop playing the music.
Ah.
Mr.
Oh,
Raymond
Raymond.
pushed the button.
Sorry. Well, okay, so, well,
Oh, we'll just
basically,
see.
Carla, you play with this game. You play matches called duels, and
Yeah.
basically there's three different kinds of cards. There's monsters, there's spells, there's traps, and the basically objective of a duel is to damage your opponent's life points. You both start with 8,000 life points, and if you reduce your opponent's life points to 0, you win.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
But the
Nice.
best part is, if you go on the black market, you can buy extra points, and then that way you can really take over the games. So then Mr. Dalek has 32,000 points, and he's like, "Ha ha! No one can ever beat me ever again." And then the Yu-Gi-Oh people were like, "Wait a minute! What do you mean there's a black market for points?" And then they find out it's sponsored by the Civil Air Patrol. You know, and then they have a special deal on old Yu-Gi-Oh games. And then eventually the points are converted into awards, and then Mr. Raymond gets to show what the award is.
Yep.
Nice. Oh wow! Look at that.
So this is standard.
Hey.
Ah,
Awesome.
beauty.
This is the highest level of professional development in Civil Air Patrol.
Yay.
Awesome.
Good. Well done, Sandra.
And there was
Very nice.
And I got the same award. We went to the
Nice.
same class. We did the same award, and we both got it. And that comes accompanied with a challenge coin,
Ah, there you go.
Ooh,
a commander's challenge coin.
very nice.
The Region Commander gave us these. Yay!
Beauty.
Oh,
Yeah, yay!
Shiny.
good job.
Yeah.
We like.
But it
bling.
wasn't. What was that?
They
We
did a
like
token.
bling.
Yes, we do like bling. What was that, Pudge?
They did a token. It goes into the machine, and you get a prize.
Yeah, I wish. I wish. So there were these, and then there was also the at the Snort and Pooper says claps pause. Yes, thank you, Snort. Thank you. All right, so but that okay, so we got the awards, and now it was time for the change of command ceremony where where it changes from the previous wing commander to the new wing commander. So again, the protocol person ran the thing, and he started. First, there was the promotion for the new wing commander, and then the changing up the flag changing from the old commander to the new commander, and then the new commander. Well, and then we celebrated, gave awards to the old commander, all sorts of remarks on saying how great she was, which she was good. She was good, but they had to do the proper remarks. So that was then, and then the new commander made her remarks. So the very after saying, that she's looking forward to it, she decides to announce her command staff. Well, her vice commander was formerly the health services officer for the wing, which was good. And you can hear the cadets going in the background, yay, yay, because they really like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they announced the chief of staff. And I'm over there going, wonder who that is. And she said, the chief of staff is going to be King Dolphin.
No
That's-
way!
Yep, it's King Dolphin. Yes, I'm going to be the chief of staff.
Wow.
I'm going to be the chief
All
of
right.
That was your interview you had a few weeks ago.
My interview was for the vice commander.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes, it was for the vice commander, but I didn't get it. And I said, well, if I can't be the vice, would you consider me for chief of staff? And
Uh-huh.
so I'm over there going, yeah, could you consider me? And she considered me, and I'm over there waiting and waiting and waiting. And then I get a call Thursday saying, do you want it? I said, sure. And she said,
Well
don't
done.
tell. And she said, don't tell anybody. And I said, I'm at least telling Sandra. So I told Sandra, and she was happy for me. And anybody else, I kept very quiet because I don't know who.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yes.
know. So I'm over there going. There's one guy from my old squadron. He says, well, did you hear something? And I did it like this. And he came over by the book signing. And I said, I think it's right. In my most sad face, I said, I didn't get rice. And I kept it to myself with people I knew.
Catch you in the arm later on.
And it's like I hated doing it. I wanted to tell everybody, but I knew I had to keep a secret because she didn't even announce via email who the vice commander was. I guess she was ready. She wanted to do the bombshell.
Yeah.
So no one really, only intimate people knew who the vice was, and not many people above her level already knew because she came to me and see the chief of staff of the region. I said, okay. So I go over and I say, I take it you already know. And she said, yeah, I am. He said, yeah, I asked her already. So he was giving me pointers on what was doing. And then the former vice congratulated me out in the parking lot. So I said, oh, you know. And at that point, I'm saying, okay, this is a lousy kept secret. And I'm supposed to keep it a secret? I'm supposed to keep it a secret, but everybody and their dog is already revealing that they know?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I'll do a good job. It's going to be an interesting position and an interesting time. We're just letting the dust settle, and we're just gonna let the dust settle and see where we go from there. But that was last night.
That was exciting.
Yeah, and then we had to get home today. So in the process of doing my things, I wish we can get Sandra on to.
Sandra, come. Sandra, come.
Come and regale us the story.
Peer pressure.
Join us. Join us.
Oh, here she comes.
I got
She's not going to do the link. He's not going to do the link. All right.
You really want me to do the link?
Huh?
You really want me to do the link?
It's up to you. You can talk here.
Do the link. Do the link.
There she is.
Yeah. Here, let me. All right. Let me get rid of the background so we can see her.
No, it's okay. You don't have to see me.
Oh.
You don't have to see me. I'm over here.
There she is. There's the hand.
All right,
Hello.
so,
Sandra's arm.
our plane for our squadron is in maintenance.
Ah,
And as a result, we were supposed to be bringing back someone else's plane that they're not flying enough to get the hours on it that it has to have.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fine. It's got a couple of extra features on it. Not a big deal. But I'm the only one in our squadron who's checked out in it. So, okay, fine. I'll fly it back. Out to the airport, get the pre-flight done. Everything's looking good. Do the pre-takeoff checks. Everything's looking good. Take off into the clouds. Get up to 7,000 feet. And all of a sudden, I hear this ding. And I look down and, yeah, my battery is discharging.
What?
So I contacted air traffic control, told them, hey, my battery is discharging. I need to recycle things and I'll be off the line for a minute because I don't want to suddenly disappear and scare them.
Yeah.
So recycled, couldn't get it back done or couldn't get it to recycle and work. So called it back and said, yeah, it's not working. I need to figure out where I'm going to go. And you want to declare an emergency? No, it's fine. Just give me a minute. So I messaged the guy that dropped me off at the airport. He actually was still in Charleston. So I went back to Charleston. And on the way, of course, the battery is discharging. So I turn off everything extra. And while I'm coming to Vectors to come in, the main battery dies and I'm on my standby battery. And I tell him, and he says, "Oh, is that going to change your approach or your landings?" No, it's fine. You don't need any help? No, it's an annoyance. It's not an emergency. It's just annoying. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I come in and land, no problem. But I don't get to come home in the airplane. So then we have to drive to meet Raymond in Morgantown while he's sitting there waiting.
Yeah, I had to, as much as I would have loved to have been in the airplane with her, because we had a cadet that we had two cadets that needed a ride, so we had to make sure we had at least two senior members in the vehicle. So when she was flying back, I was going to be the other senior. So we had one senior and I drove, and we actually came down to one cadet because the other cadet went with her parents. So I was driving, and I left just as soon as I left at about 9 because I knew she had to do pre-flight and stuff, blah, 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 and everything was taken care of. So we're driving, and we're getting close to the gas station where I was going to fuel up. I get a phone call. Somehow, I guess when the GPS wasn't, when the GPS is like Waze is on, giving me guidance, it prevents me from hearing a phone call.
Wow.
From the let me just double.
You probably still had it on silent.
You're right. I still had it in silent. I told everybody to be in silent mode yesterday.
Yeah. I'm always in silent mode.
Well, I didn't. So I'm seeing the guy's name. I'm saying, uh-oh, what's going on? And so by the time I called him, he said, yeah, we need you to stop in Morgantown to pick up Sandra. I said, yeah, he said, he didn't tell me much at the time. Hi,
Sandra. Hello.
Hi, Sandra.
They're saying hi. Let me. Here, so she can hear us. All right. So
I had to make him stop playing with the hole in his jeans.
I'm fidgeting.
He kept sticking this in the hole in his jeans.
I'm in a fidgety mood. Gotta do something.
You had a weapon taken off you.
Yes, I had a weapon taken.
Gave him the letter opener.
Oh
no!
Or bought a stagger.
No! Oh no! Did we just hear who I thought it was?
Congratulations on your award, Mr. Raymond and Miss Sandra.
Thank you, Mira Pudgy.
And one of my awards is missing, so I hope it's not sitting in the hotel room.
What?
Oh no!
You didn't get one.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yes.
I don't think you should admit that, Raymond, that you did.
It is time for the narration of Sandra and Raymond.
You know that's gonna work. That's gonna work in the
What he did, the timing for the speakers was, I knew there were supposed to be 3 main speakers. And I am tired of people yammering and running off at the mouth when we've got conference business to accomplish. So I very nicely emailed the speakers and I told them their time limit.
Yeah. Good. Good.
The one thanked me because he likes to know what he needs. One of them never responded. And one of them said, well, I don't think I can get it done in 10 minutes, but I usually am told that I can get it done in 12. And I'm thinking, okay, 12 is fine.
Yeah.
12 minutes and 58 seconds.
Oh.
Yep. And then he had to read the one from the other guy who couldn't show up. He had an issue that he couldn't get away from work. That went on for half an hour.
Rude.
But they were ahead of time.
Yeah, we were still ahead, probably because of
the other guy couldn't make it either, and he just had a short to read.
Yeah, so with
the wing commander,
Wow.
Told her she had 20 minutes because she had to go over what all happened in the year, and that woman wouldn't stop talking. And finally, the former chief of staff had to pull on her elbow and say, "Speed it up."
Oh, wow.
We got done in time because I made everyone keep to their schedule.
Yeah, that's right. I knew you would.
Yeah,
When he said you were doing that, I'm like, oh, that's a perfect person to organize it.
Yep. And then the evening, though, they were just goofing off and just like, I give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Sandra had to use the angry voice.
That's what.
Shut up! Shut up!
The speaker was really good, but he just kept going. It's his first time he ever done public speaking, and he just didn't stop.
Yeah. So on Sunday, and she's going. So she's going in the. She's flying, having her issues. We're driving, and then I get the phone call, and I'm going, okay, we've got to stop. And so while we're getting gas, I go over and talk on the phone away from a gas tank. I mean, and that's a myth. That's a myth. Hey, Comic Relief Crusader.
Hey there.
Hello.
Yeah, Comic Relief Crusader. Yeah, it's a myth. So I called and I said, what's going on? And she said, he told me low volt battery. I said, okay, we're on the way. You can stop off here. We'll take Sandra from here. She says, no, go to fucking home. I said, whatever. Whatever. We'll meet you in Morgantown. So in the process, I'm over there going, okay, they're 2 hours behind us. Because
not long.
They're 2 hours behind us because I know she has to go through, because at the time she was still up in the air getting ready to approach to land.
Yeah.
And I knew that was probably going to be a half hour before she gave them back their airplane, got into the airplane, got into the vehicle and started driving. And so it was going to be, and knowing how long it took us. Also, I'm not telling you I took a wrong turn in downtown Charleston. And so I knew how long they were behind us. So we dawdled in the gas station town. We were gonna eat there, but I looked and I said, I don't feel any of this stuff. So we got back on the freeway. We drove to Morgantown. We went to Wendy's. We decided we're going to eat there. Got to the airport, and lo and behold, probably a half hour after we got there, and I was doing a pre-flight, hitting the restroom, and I get a phone call saying, "Oh, we're here." I said, "Oh, you guys are here. You guys are here?"
Yeah.
So after I took care of my business, we went downstairs, and there they were. Sandra was packing up the van. We got into the van and safely arrived home. at that point I said, okay, I checked the time that it was going to take from Morgantown to home. I said, I'm going to be late. Do I want to start? Do I want to start the Sunday show in the van? Now, we did have a cadet, so we could have still done cadets in the van. Or do the delay. Do the
We also
delay.
had someone else in the van too.
Yeah, we had another senior member. So we would have had to do it in the van with spotty Wi-Fi. Actually, it would have been we would have been using my phone as a hotspot.
Yeah.
So that's where I decided if I could just we'll just delay it, and here we are. So we're home safe. It was an adventurous time.
It was kind of funny because when ATC is freaking out, and I'm just disgusted. And like, do you need help? Do we need to have equipment ready for you when you land? No, it's fine. I just have an electrical system problem.
Yeah.
So, and with the airplane, because the magneto is providing the spark for the spark plugs, or the impulse spark for the spark plugs, the engine will keep running even with no electrical power.
Yeah.
So it was just annoying. So I land and we're back in the vehicle. And I was actually getting ready to do my paperwork to close out the sortie. And we're not 5 minutes down the road. And the director of operations is calling. I was looking at ForeFlight. The plane turned around. What's going on? So I had to tell him the story. I messaged the maintenance officer. 5 minutes later, the operations officer calls. I said, turns around, Rich, what's going on? And told the story again.
Yeah.
And then the maintenance officer who was at work called me, and then I had to give him details of the story so he could tell the mechanic. And he says, I said, I'm sorry I had to call you at work, but this is important. He says, I'm glad you called me because you don't just assume. You take care of what needs to be taken care of. The weight needs to be taken care of. And he says, I'd rather have you call me than any other pilot in the wing because you don't tell me what's wrong and how to fix it. You tell me what the problem is and let me figure it out.
Yeah. Wow.
So that was the
adventure.
That was the away mission.
All right, I'm going to go back over and finish my Wimmer's entry. If you can go back.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, we're.
Yeah.
Now I think Pudgy and I have the same question on our minds. Did you get airport cookies?
No.
I even forgot to get the airport bottle of water.
She even forgot to get the airport bottle of water. They didn't have airport cookies. All right. So that was the away mission. It was exciting. Fraught with adventure.
Yep.
So let us go back to how better to have, I would rather have a nice calm away mission than everything else that's any untoward adventures.
Yeah.
Oh, but then there's no story.
That's true. Slaughter Pooper says, I find cattle prods work well with long-winded speakers, and if those don't work, tasers are very effective. Yes.
Yep. Or mic's accidentally not working.
Taylor Swift, greater than Disney Star Wars, is here. Hello. Taylor. Hello. And, of course, the Comic Relief Crusader. Yeah. Hello, Michael. So, and Slaughter Poopers gave me a picture of a dentist visit. A dentist visit he had.
Oh.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, shit, where's the share screen? Okay. Visit to the dentist, got everything done, and she was delicious. Snorty.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Snorty. Let's see.
It's a big pipe.
Yeah. Let's see. Carlos says catching up on Frantic Friday and Titillating Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be
We got to catch up. I got to catch up on those two.
Oh, it's so funny. It's just hilarious.
Yeah. Well, Tuesday I'm involved. I'm going to be involved with a lot more CAP stuff coming now. But that's
all good though, Raymond.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, I think all three of us, from the commander on down, we're all kind of deer in the headlights looks, because it's like, okay, we've got 1,000 people. We've got 600. Yeah, we're small.
People.
Yeah, we got about 6,000 people. We gotta be responsible for. So, and it's going to be interesting. No matter how much training you got, it's always, once you're into it, it's going to be a learning curve.
Yeah, it's so hard at first, right?
Yeah.
Everything's new, and slowly, little bit by little bit, things will become a bit easier. You have to remind, and you'll put your flavor on stuff, and it'll be fine in the end. But it's going to be really hard the first bit.
Yep. Yeah. And the three of us have to, we know each other on one level. Now it's going to be that working level that the three of us are going to have to learn to do. And that's going to be the tough part. Learning each other's, learning the wing commander's philosophy, how she wants to run it, because in the bottom line, the other two have to support her. What she says goes. So it's a matter of, okay, we support you, and we figure out how to do it. And I probably kind of have, well, actually, the Vice we both have equally tough because he has the squadrons he's got to worry about, the subunits, and I just have the wing staff. So it's going to be tough, and it's going to be a learning process. I'm looking forward to it. So
good.
Yep. So Comics asks, is Carla still in the USA?
Oh no, I have left the USA and am home now. So that's quite nice. Oh, we had a lovely time, and I sent some videos of the on the last day. We were meant to leave on the whatever day, the 19th, but a flight was cancelled. So, and we didn't even bother trying to get on the other flight. So, we spent the day, which was my birthday, in LA, and we went to Griffith Park because Kelvington told me about this train that's at Griffith Park. So we went there, and we went on a wee train ride. So I sent a sort of a small video of me admiring it, and and then we went to Santa Monica, and this police helicopter, LAPD helicopter, was almost strafing the pier. And and then some ospreys came over us, and I videoed that, of course, and so do you know what those are? And I'm like, ospreys? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And I'm like, not many women would know that, would they, Paul? But to be fair, that's the only name I know for a helicopter plane type. So something else, I want to be screwed, but I was right, so that's all that mattered.
Yep. Well, happy birthday, Carla.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, I'd sing, but my voice is a wreck right now.
I have had so
Happy
many.
birthday.
Yeah. Thank you. I've joined the 50-year-olds now.
You're still a child.
Yeah.
You're still
a baby 50-year-old. Because I'm
a
at
baby
the beginning
50-year-old, yes.
Because I'm the beginning. The
last time I was 50.
Yeah.
Snort says, nice videos of a choo-choo and some Wallycopters. Oh,
Yeah.
well, if there was a way that you could put it on and we could share it, that would
No,
be
I
cool.
put it on the King Dolphin feed on
Oh,
Twitter.
yeah. Okay, let me pull it up.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
But ignore my voice at the beginning of the train one.
Ah,
Okay. All right, let's see if I can do this. StreamYards hasn't been liking me.
Oh.
I know. Right,
Do you
so-
tell them you're chief of
Yeah.
staff and to behave?
Yeah, I got that right.
yeah.
Okay. Share video file. Okay. Share screen.
It's Mr. Raymond time. It's Mr. Raymond time.
It's train time. It's so
Choo-choo
beautiful.
train. Whoa.
Do you guys see it?
Oh wow, look at
Yay, choo-choo train.
Yeah, I made everybody get on the 21-year-old and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
It was long as well. It was a
Oh.
long ride.
Yeah.
okay. Then there is
Very nice.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
At Griffith Park, oh, I've got a photo of what it was called. Hang on. I'll have a look.
Yeah, Pudgy has a great idea for a train ride, but unfortunately, Pudgy doesn't know if it can be done.
Yeah, it's called. Oh, sorry, it's called Griffith Park Train Ride.
Okay.
That one.
Oh, okay.
There's even a train simulator.
All right.
There's a train simulator there too.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
What's your idea, Pudgy?
Well, one of the train cars
Mhm.
is a gunner's platform.
Yeah.
And whenever you go down the rail, you know, there's targets to shoot. You would have
Oh.
every single little kid and every single person that has a gun permit want to be on the train car with the gunner's platform. And then whenever you go through, you go down the line, you know, choo 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 choo, and then you know, it wouldn't be a powerful gun. It would be like
Air
either
gunners.
like a light gun or or a pellet gun, like
paint
paint
gun?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
And then
that.
whenever the train goes past the picnic pavilion, then the engineer says, "Please not shoot the people at the picnic tables." And then someone on the back end of the train is like, "I see my ex-wife."
Maybe
Oh,
you should supply
dear.
photos for the target. Maybe you get to provide photos for a target, and that would be,
Yeah.
people would pay.
All right.
to
Here-
shoot.
Here's the other one.
Yeah, do not allow this woman on this train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right above us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were on the
Wow.
they were information. Look for Dalek,
Yeah.
and Dalek's like, "Leave me alone. I'm not part of this story."
What?
I'm fighting dragons.
And then the last one.
This is LAPD.
Pudgy has another great idea. Hey, Dalek,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pudgy, hold off. Let me show this last one.
okay. We need the Magnum PI theme song.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it glorious?
Yeah.
It was so close.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that was also a lot, obviously.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. All right. All right. What is your good idea? The Dalek.
Uh,
I'm all ears, Pudgy.
well, since Mr. Raymond's birthday is coming up on Saturday, is it possible that you could send one of your Dalek friends over? You know, they pop open and a lady pops out of the Dalek and goes, "Happy birthday!"
Oh my god!
He's got a wink. He's got a wink.
I'd pay to see that. Yes.
I'd pay to see that.
Don't know if Sandra would like that.
That's. I think she'd get a kick. I think she would get a kick out of it. Hello, Phantom Outsider. Oh man, my voice.
Hi.
Hello, Phantom.
Hey,
Hello,
Phantom.
Phantom Outsider. How you doing?
By the way, there hasn't been someone who popped up in the chat called William Shakespeareberg, as there.
Not
no.
today, I don't think.
No.
Oh well.
Nope.
Oh well. I've been keeping an eye on the chat because I was in another stream earlier today, and we had a lunch, and I had a long chat with this guy afterwards, and I ended up basically said, oh by the way, I'll be on King Dolphin TV tonight. Do you know about it? He basically said, no, not really. No, not really. I said, then I mentioned you, right? I was like, oh, that's him. I was like, so
I don't know how to take that. That's him.
His reputation precedes him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I basically said, come, yeah, I will be there. I will be on this show tonight. You come and check us out.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know how. I think my voice has got another hour in me because again, I don't want to overdo it because tomorrow is the second year that King Dolphin TV has been in business. We've been doing this, so I do want to do a stream tomorrow to celebrate that.
What time does that show start, Mr. Raymond?
Oh, I am.
I'll be going to a funeral tomorrow, so I can't attend.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was for a 99-year-old woman who was awesome, so it's okay.
Okay. I'm thinking either 4 or 5, 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Okay.
4:30 I can make. I got to be up to the lodge for 6 o'clock.
Okay. Then I think we can do a 4:30. We can do a 4:30 show.
Okay,
I can come up for a little while.
Yeah, Pudgy will see you after you start, because Cobalt has Eagle business till 5.
Oh, we can go till 5.
No,
we'll start at 5.
No, you go ahead and start at 4:30. Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure I get something to eat. So we'll plan on 5. We'll plan on 5.
All right.
Okay, 5 p.m.
Yep, 5 p.m. tomorrow. The 1-year anniversary of second year anniversary of King Dolphin TV will be at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then
make a tweet and then I can repost it.
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll probably have to do the stream as soon as we're done here. But yeah, I think in order to save my voice, because let's see, we got this one, we got tomorrow, we're going to have our normal Wednesday, and then my birthday. So that's going to be 5. A busy week. So I want to make sure I have a voice at the end of the. Plus, I need my voice for work as well because I have to brief. I have to brief students. I have to have brief. I got to brief my students on Tuesday. So yeah,
Suck lozenges.
I have been.
Good.
You can smell the menthol coming off my pores.
I'm like that when I just have a meeting. If I just meet with people, I'm like laugh so much, my throat hurts, and I'm like, I can hardly.
Yeah. And the thing was, I kept worrying about. I had at the. I'll put that on there, Phantom. But yeah, during the the opening bit of the conference where I'm doing the emceeing. I'm just saying, don't cough up a lot. Make sure you've got water.
Yeah.
Make sure you're drinking coffee. That's fine. Make sure you have water and make sure you have cough drops. So don't cough. And I didn't. I didn't cough the whole time. But as the day went on, it got worse. So yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It wasn't pleasant, and definitely been doing the cough drops and a lot on the way home. So
can I just ask, earlier when you talked about allergies, did you say you had allergy sticks coming?
Yes, I get allergy shots.
Oh, right.
Two allergy shots every 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you feel them wearing off, so you get another one, or
no? Well,
prescribed that much.
Yeah, that's what they prescribed.
Wow.
Yeah, no fun. So I got to get those tomorrow. I haven't seen that name before. I had an ancestor named William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, that's good.
That's good. That's good, Snorty.
Well done.
And then, Phantom Outsider. Hello, Phantom Outsider. How you doing?
Hello.
He says that's only because. That's only because, for reasons, Dalek451 likes to promote this as a slap shot likes to make water on things stream.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Right.
Oh, wait till you see the next one. Oh, wait till you see this one. Oh.
I just had a horrible thought.
Oh, wait. He
There
says,
has to be a corner for this guy, not a table.
Yeah. He says, I'll have to do the stream right here. Isn't that Slapshot's line? Oh dear.
Man.
Oh dear. Oh.
Well,
So
I just had a terrible thought, Raymond.
Oh, no,
what if that Dalek shows up at your house on your birthday and it opens up and out comes Comic Relief Crusader wearing a fez?
No!
And
Oh,
no!
The horror! Oh, don't you?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. No way.
You know the worst thing? Though? You know Fett's going to be watching this because he's starting to I am sure he's working out ideas for the anniversary or my birthday. And
I'm sure he is.
So he's getting ideas. So don't. Oh my God! I'm afraid.
John needs to go to a corner. John needs to go to a corner too for that. Putting that image in our head.
There.
Comics was on the floor all bit laughing.
Dalek is broken. John is broken. And of course, we got Slapshot right there.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Snortapoopa says
we're going to be tortured by Fett next week.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes to really do some damage. Snortapoopa says
that evil genius.
Yes, he is. He's been quiet, so I'm sure he's dealing with some deviltry. Snortapoopa says, yeah, I'm going to. I'm trying to ignore it. Maybe it'll go away, but yes, I have to read it. But Snortapoopa says, is it true that Slapshot has a ferret faucet, and a calendar? I guess only he can tell. I guess only he will tell.
I thought he was going to put FA as a FAUCET, a ferret faucet, after that golden shower.
Oh!
Next on Only Ferrets.
Oh God. Oh, that was great, Carla. Oh, that was. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. That hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, the panel is broken. The panel is officially broken. Oh.
Oh, I need to blow my nose now.
Let's see here. Speaking of our wondrous ferret, of course, there's always the first meme from Fett on Slapshot. When it rains, it pours.
Yep. A classic.
Yes, a total classic.
Gotta love it.
Let's see. Let's see. Comic Relief says, of course he does. And Phantom says, I take a one a day allergy pill. I also eat honey regularly as it helps to cure curd allergies. Oh, I'll have to check that out. All right. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm going to cancel the rest of this week. No, I have to do this. I really would like to cancel the rest of this week if that's going to happen. Comic Relief Crusader says I'll make that happen tomorrow. Oh no. Tomorrow's not my birthday. It's the anniversary of King Dolphin TV. Actually, October seems to be the month where a lot of YouTube. October seems to be the month where a lot of the great YouTube channels were created. Doomcock's channel, Orville Nation's channel, and of course King Dolphin TV. Yes, 3 great channels.
Yep.
I am scared. I'm very, very scared. Phantom Outsider says the problem with Slapshot is like all ferrets, he only cares about himself. Let's not discuss what Slapshot's been doing. Let's not discuss what Slapshot's been doing in one of Dalek 451's auxiliary intake ports. Oh no. Oh, Slapshot, stop. Slapshot, stop.
Yeah.
Oh no. Slapshot is a whiz of a whiz. Slapshot is a whiz of a whiz if ever a whiz there was.
This is so typical.
And Comic Relief is saying, please, no canceling. Okay, we'll be here. We'll be ready. And Carla says, haha, thanks, cheerleader Wendy. And Wendy says, award Carla 5 points for that. Yeah, Carla's on fire tonight.
Yeah.
Carla's on fire.
Awesome.
You see Carla, and she's so demure. She's always asking so many questions, but under that demure look is a devil. Is a devil that is fitting in perfectly, that has fit here perfectly in the pod.
Yeah. A devil with a passport.
Yes. And she's not hearing any of this, so I'll have to repeat this when she comes back. Let's see. Phantom says local honey works best. It's pollen that causes allergies in your area is what local bees use to make honey. There's the wondrous side. Yes, you are. As I was saying, you were so demure.
That's my husband would always agree with that.
Yes, you are so demure, so soft-spoken, but under that is the heart of a demon.
Yep.
That fits perfectly here in the pod.
I love laughing. This is the funniest place to be.
All right. He says, you can't cancel it. Oh, no. Here we go. You can't cancel it. It's going to be huge. Huge.
I can't
A
wait.
big. Oh yes.
That's
Huge.
we attribute that to Mike now, not Trump. Huge.
Huge. Yes. Huge. Making a son of mine take a half an allergy tablet every night has made a massive difference to the kids' allergies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd wake up every morning sneezing.
Adam outside, it says $451 wondered why that coolant had an odd odor. Mystery solved.
The more you know.
It never once it starts, it never lets up.
Hey, you watch out. Watch out. So we may even get some Slapshot sightings over this next week. So, you know.
Cool.
Of course, they're probably mad at us for not being here and feeding them all their soup. Giving them their soup. So I haven't seen them since I've been home because I wasn't in such a hurry to get the show started here. And Comic Relief says if you cancel, no dress. Well, let's see.
God.
In my YouTube career, yeah. Oh my God! I just thought of the alternative, and I'm like, oh no, oh no,
Oh yeah.
no, no.
And then you see my comment, and it makes
I don't know. I don't know if it's a carrot or a stick.
Yeah.
And it says exactly. And he says it's part of the mystery. And Snorty
that was a
says,
good impression of him.
yeah. And Snorty says the Dalek ferrets love to urinate.
Oh. God.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Yes, Wendy, me too.
Please
Me too.
stop.
Wendy says, I'm scared.
And she's a trauma warrior.
Yeah, she's a trauma warrior. And if she's scared, this is going to be off the hooks. Let's see. Phantom Outsider says, wait, doesn't the Comic Relief Crusader have a carrot stick in his dress? Wait, Pudgy, that's no carrot stick at all. Oh God, here we go.
I know, that was the worst part of it.
Okay. Now I need carrot cake.
Yeah.
Me too. Oh, speaking of which, the carrot cake, except for the fact that the slices were too thin, the carrot cake was good at the dinner.
Oh, nice. It's the icing that does it, isn't it? Such a wonderful.
Yeah, the icing can do it. Let's see. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay.
That was okay.
Calm.
Yes, calm. Let's get the breathing in. Let's get the breathing in. Let's.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everything is safe. Everything is calm. There are no clowns in the basement.
Oh, I got to tell you, there is on my way to work and from work, there is a Halloween decoration of nothing but clowns. Nothing but really mean and ugly clowns.
Oh, wow.
And they're inflatable, and it's just like, that is creepy. Very creepy.
Yeah.
Inflatable clowns. Speak softly and carry a big carrot. Let's see. It's a good thing I work in a hospital. A lot of this would be not okay. NSF. Oh, not suitable for work. We
Yeah.
have lots of urine here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mr. Raymond.
Yes, Pudgy.
So over in Twitterland, Pudgy gets lots of nice people that send Pudgy messages. Well, Pudgy's being followed by a whole bunch of artists, and
Oh, wow.
and they keep trying to sell Pudgy services. So it's like, hi, how are you? I'm a professional graphic designer, with a passion in art. Here's click on my link. So it's like over and over and over and over and over again. So Pudgy gets a message from somebody that says, "Hey, do you know anything about Rule 34?"
Uh-oh.
What's Rule 34?
Don't ask.
NSFW. So Pudgy asked
No.
So Pudgy asked Cobalt, "What does NSFW mean, and what is Rule 34?" And Cobalt said, "No, Pudgy, you don't need that." So then Pudgy got a second opinion in that and asked another friend, and they said, "Run, Pudgy, run." So
Exactly. Run, Pudgy, run.
It's like
Pudgy,
Dalek was.
yeah, so Pudgy did not respond back to the artist, and now the artist is sending Pudgy messages. Did I do something wrong? And Pudgy's like, Pudgy very politely said, Pudgy doesn't need any art projects at this time.
Yeah.
So
That
then
was very
so then she offered 70% off. And Pudgy's like, "Oh, maybe Pudgy does need some artwork." And Cobalt said, "No, we do not need any Rule 34 Pudgy."
No.
No, you definitely don't, Pudgy. Absolutely not.
It was so funny hearing Dalek screaming. It was almost like he's watching an accident, this car accident that's just about to happen. He can't help but anything to do. He can't help stop it.
Comic Relief says Rule 34. What's
Don't
that?
ask.
Don't ask. Okay. All right. So, I think we don't need our curiosity piqued comic. I think some things are best left alone.
Oh, is that Pudgy's phone?
Okay.
And the best way to explain, and the safest way to explain what Rule 34 is. Rule 34 means that if there is something, there is spicy content of that something that exists somewhere. And if it doesn't exist, then you can hire an artist to make spicy content of something.
Oh,
And that is the reason why we do not want spicy content of Pudgy anywhere.
No.
No,
It's the exact opposite.
Not
It's the
even
exact
a little
opposite
bit.
of what Pudgy's about.
No.
Thank you, Cobalt, for that explanation.
Thank you, Cobalt, for that
Phoning in.
explanation.
Yeah.
Phoning in and telling us.
All right. He says, "Oh, never mind. I found." I love these multiple.
Yeah.
Phantom Outsider says, for example, Cornhub. Well, let's not. No. Let's not.
Oh, Mr. Raymond?
Yes, Pudgy.
Speaking of corn in a safe manner,
Yes.
Pudgy was watching a really great video.
Yes.
Did you know that you can take the corn off of corn on the cob with a bundt cake pan?
No.
You know the bundt cake, it has that center opening in the middle, for
Yeah.
the cake. Well, if you take boiled corn and stick it on top of that opening and push down, all the corn kernels come off, and it leaves the corn cob underneath. You have to put it over top of a pot or something. So Pudgy's watching it, is like, boy, Pudgy really wants corn now, and so Pudgy said to Cobalt, can we go to the corn store? Because Pudgy wants to try it, and then Pudgy had to remember that Pudgy doesn't have a bundt cake pan, and if Pudgy does get a bundt cake pan, it won't fit in Pudgy's house because it won't go through the front door because it's going to be human sized and it can't get into Pudgy's house.
Well, do it outside, Pudgy.
Well, yeah, and then Pudgy's like, oh, if we do it outside, then we can go down into the creek and get the crawfish and do a crawfish boil.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Corn with crawfish.
Yeah, corn, crawfish, and then sometimes they throw potatoes in, and then you have to get that really hot seasoning. So it's either cayenne pepper or what is it? Old Bay.
Oh yeah. Except I can't eat crawfish. Oh well, that's okay. Oh boy. All right. Well, this was great. Two hours of
fun.
Yes, 2 hours of chaos. And I do have to
Chaos indeed.
chaos indeed. But that's all
chaos
that ever
breeding
happens.
chaos.
Yes, chaos breeding chaos. Yes, and but what else happens on Just Cuz, even on the Sunday edition? Wendy says
something's gone wrong with my game. It's completely stuck.
That happens. That's what happens when you summon Captain Chaos.
I remember Captain Chaos. I remember Captain Chaos. I remember Captain Chaos from the Wendy's very allergic to shellfish. Yes, Captain Chaos from Cannonball Run. Dom DeLuise. Yes.
Yeah.
Bantam Outsider says Rule 34 goes right into Rule 64 of the internet. For every male character, there's a female version and spicy content. Rule 65 is if there isn't, there will be. Just give Fet for hire and the comic relief a minute to create it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just say that there are awesome outtakes of I just would have loved to be around Dom DeLuise because I've seen the outtakes of Cannonball Run. I think they're on YouTube. Oh my gosh, he's just such a giggler, and he must have been such an awesome guy to be around.
Yeah,
like him and Burt Reynolds just giggle and giggle like little girls. It's so funny.
All those scenes in the credits. Yeah.
Oh, was it in the credits? Oh, okay. Yeah, actually. So I think someone put that on YouTube. Oh my gosh, it was awesome.
Legata says, so images of Pudgy trying to mix and measure spices is too hot for the internet. No black peppers or basil or yellow mustard or chili powder to make lunch for his adventures is out. Probably. Probably. All right. I've got to save my voice. We've got a big week. I mean, this is probably the biggest of big weeks. Uh-oh. Hello?
Well, you know the reason why that we can't have the spices? That's Rule 69.
Thank you, Mirror Pudgy.
Mirror Pudgy, away!
You need call up. What do you call it when you can see the display of who calls you, Raymond? You need that before you answer your phone.
Yeah. That way I have a choice to. I have a choice of not taking Mirror Pudgy's calls.
Yeah, the numbers will look backwards.
Yeah. Well, Raymond, I got to run quickly.
Yeah, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. Right. We'll see you tomorrow, John.
I'll try and get on there tomorrow. And, congratulations on everything. And this was fun. Everybody have a great night. Take care.
Good night, John. Good night, John. Wendy says, have a good evening, everyone. I promised Jimmy I'd pick up Chinese for dinner on my way from work. Oh, Chinese.
Nice.
Cool.
Good.
Let's see. Right now, Comic Relief, Crusader, Fed for Hire are working on content of Pudgy Hedgehog measuring spices a la Walter White are being created as we speak. Probably. Oh, God. Rails are made to be gone off. Yes, take care, Fez. All right.
And
It
on
is.
that note, is it time for?
Yep, I'm getting ready to block the button.
Show. Just with Mr. Rain. Show. Just with Sandra too. Mr. Raymond. Raymond, push the button.
That was
All right.
awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Pudgy, thank you very much for giving the ideas for the newfangled show notes.
Yay!
I love the way
Right.
Fett always has the girl, right? Fett always got the girl.
Yeah. Yep, that has the girl.
No bias at all.
Yeah. Well, you see who I got on my bike cycle. I got Queen Dolphin, I got Snoopy, and Slapshot.
You know what? Quick. I gotta say, why am I not behind Mirrored Pudgy and all the other villains?
Villains? I don't know. We'll have to check with Fez on that. That's
Did
true.
you do your villain quiz and pass
Yeah.
your villain qualifications?
Oh, true.
Oh.
Just saying.
Clytus 451, I'm bored. What plaything do you have for Pudgy?
I like it. All right. We got show notes. As we know, this week is big week with starting today, as you can tell. Tomorrow's the 2-year anniversary.
Yay!
Yay! 2 years that King Dolphin has been on, been creating chaos in the interweb. We got
Building his pod.
we're building the pod. Yes, the pod is all. The pod is one. Ooh, I like that. So we got that going on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get Fett to visit. I know he's been quite busy and stuff going on. Yes, he's always busy.
Yeah, so Monday is 5 p.m. start.
Yes, 5 p.m. On the 25th, which is Wednesday, our normal we're gonna have a Surfside chat that will be at 6 o'clock Eastern, the normal time. And on the 28th, my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So I may start that one early as well because I want it to be a special day. So we'll probably start that one, say about 4 Eastern.
Okay.
All right. So that is, and a week from today, we have an interview with Michelle. She's got a jewelry creating business, and she will be on talking about how she makes these jewelries and what goes into the process. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Everybody gets belly button rings.
Okay. Could you see the pod and belly button rings? I don't know. Snorta Poopus says it all. We are the pod. Resistance is futile. Exactly. Exactly. And we are.
And all your base are belong to us.
What was that, Pudge?
All your base are belong to us.
True. Right now, we are at 290 subscribers. Please, people, if you get the word out, let's get to 300 by the end of Podtober. And that is only 5 days away. Well, no, it is 9 days away. But let's see if we can get to 300. I really would like it by the end of October. So, let's see. And Snort gives his farewell message. He says, "Take care, every human, dolphin, doggo in exile, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and capybara." What is a capybara?
I think it's a land-dwelling mammal from Africa, Raymond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little
thank
bit. There's a
It's
book
an animal
called
from
Pig-
Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
an oversized guinea pig or something like that. If you look up,
Oh.
there's a lovely book called Capy Bobby by Bill Pete, and it's awesome.
Okay. And of course, Carla says, and bear snort. Yep.
Mm.
All right.
Yep. And also today is Wombat Day.
Wombat Day.
Oh yeah, actually they look a bit like wombats.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yes.
Yeah. It's like a very big guinea pig, a very big wombat. Like you said, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to spell Dalek's name and misspelling it. I am. All right. There's Dalek's chant. God, Raymond.
Oh, Haji just had a crazy thought. In the
no.
mirror universe, Dalek 451 is 154 Kelad. Dun dun dun.
All right.
Well, that's
Comic,
yeah. I suppose so. Yeah.
Comic Relief says great show, and so we will close out. We will close out show notes with an oldie but a goodie.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes with Mr. Raymond and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. Done.
Yay!
Got. And Comic Relief says, just because I'm a nice guy, no dress. Oh, wait a minute. He's saying no dress.
Oh no, that means Comic Relief Crusader is going to be wearing the banana yellow Speedo.
Yes, he is. Oh
man.
Yes. I'm gonna have the bleach over here to wash out our mind's eyes.
I don't
Looks
think
like Dalek can turn off his head.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think
Dalek can turn off the head. We've got to see everything. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this was great. I know it was shorter than usual, but I think we need to build up things. I need to get better, and we need to.
Plus, part 2 is tomorrow, so it's going to add up.
Yes, part 2 is tomorrow, and so yes, we got to get things. We got to get things ready. The celebration, the celebration continues. So, Dalek, you got anything coming up during Big Week?
Simply put, I've got to. At some point, I'm gonna be. I've got hopefully got a stream coming up where it's gonna be my first, basically dual stream between. Well, I'll probably be streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I'm hoping to test that out. And also, hopefully I'm gonna be doing my first proper game stream on Twitch.
Okay.
And then don't worry, anyone who's not on Twitch, I've got a bit of a plan for that. After I do my stream on Twitch, I'll hopefully be able to upload the gameplay to YouTube so you can watch it there. So keep an eye out for that.
So there's his channel. I put it up there. So go to Dalek's channel. Subscribe to Dalek.
Thank you.
Or he will exterminate you. And you don't want to be exterminated. Because, remember, you do bad things either on Dalek 451's channel or on King Dolphin TV. You get 3 penalties. 1, you get exterminated by Dalek. 2, Snort has you for lunch.
There's more.
Snort has you for lunch. Now you have right. And 3, you may end up in the mirror universe.
And even worse, option 4. You're stuck in a timeshare program where they go over and over again, over and over, all about the miracles of timeshares, and you can never get out of the program, and they won't even let you go to the potty. You're forced to sit there, and you just over and over and over, and then back to option 1.
Pudgy, I couldn't have said it any better myself. And speaking of Pudgy, there's his channel. What you got coming up, buddy?
Pudgy's planning on doing story time on Tuesday.
Okay.
And then after story time is done, Pudgy will upload to YouTube. So Pudgy on Twitch and then over on YouTube. And then Pudgy's going to do 2 more game streams. So Pudgy doesn't know what games it is, but Pudgy knows one thing. Pudgy's not playing that stupid demonologist game anymore. It's bad.
Okay. Great.
Fair enough, Pudgy.
Great. 5. Option 5. I send sexy birthday wishes.
And the existence of the dreaded Rule 70.
I'll have you know, I am the first person who had Harvey sing happy birthday to me as Marilyn Monroe. I'm first.
You were? Wow.
Yes, I was the first to have Harvey Marilyn Monroe.
Wow.
And I'm making that a tradition.
What an honor. What an honor.
Good job.
Yes, so I'm making that a tradition. So if you're on Frolics, we'll make sure you catch up to that. Okay. Guys, thank you, Dalek, for being on the panel. And as always, being a great sport. And Carla, thank you very much for being here. You're
My pleasure.
amazing. And Pudgy, thank you as always. You are fantastic. And
Thank you, Mr. Raymond. Pudgy had a lot of fun.
Oh, I had a great time too.
And it was lovely seeing Sandra too.
Yes, I know. Sandra needs to come on a lot more.
She does.
And here is something getting thrown at me. Nope, nothing. She's going, la, 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
One day we'll get her on.
Snort said, well, no, it's, I said, okay, let's see. Comic says, 5, I send sexy birthday wishes with a bearskin rub.
Oh.
But Snort might gag, and Snort just a diplomatic snuffle. All right, so my panel. Oh, and John, thank you very much for being here. I know you had to go away.
Yeah.
Hope to see you tomorrow. Let's see. Let me thank who all has come on. I'd like to apologize that it didn't get us started as soon as we wanted to, but semper gumby. We had Dadman Walking. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We had Dare Bonsai 23. Thank you for coming. I hope you subscribed, and I hope you will continue to join the pod. We had Jim Landscape visiting us for a bit. And we had the Phantom Outsider. This time he was picking on Dalek. Picking on Dalek.
Yes, you were, Phantom.
Usually the banter between Snort, it's between Phantom and Snort.
Yeah.
But it was cool tonight. We had Taylor Swift, Greater Than Disney. Thank you for being here, sir. And then Wookiee Fever Presents. Wow, we had a good showing here in the chat. Let's see. And then we had, what is going on in the chat between? Let's see. Phantom Outsider says, we told you to stop laying. Comic Relief Crusader, we told you to stop laying on Snortopoopus while he's sleeping. And Comic Relief says, but he's so fluffy. And we always need to patrol whenever Snortopoopus hibernate. The comic relief crusader can't help himself, apparently. And Snort is saying, making sure he reiterates, polar bears do not hibernate. All right. Okay. So, and now my...
Yeah, Snore the Poopus doesn't sleep. He waits.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we had the amazing wrench team. Sandra, my producer, and the manager of Chaos. And she proved it with this conference. She managed Chaos superbly, which makes her well suited to be producer of the pod. We had Wendy Webb Trauma Warrior, here and but lurking. We had Legatus Legionnaire, the first one in, the last one out, the amazing researcher, and then, of course, the aforementioned
hardest working bear on the internet. Snore the Poopus. Chew. Burr.
Snort the Poopus! Chew bar. Dot screen.
Perfect.
Dot screen. And the master of disaster.
Sniffles.
Sniffles. He needs a different tune because he's so lovely.
Aww.
Dot. Boom.
At least you're aiming better, Pudgy. We're not getting a yelling from Cobalt.
Carl is right. Sniffles is cute. He's too cute for that theme. That music.
I may be.
Yeah, he is.
He says I may be cute, but I am the master of disaster. Just ask my union steward.
Yeah, he needs a chipmunk version of that music, so it's like little baby.
Yeah. Oh, and it's dark.
Well, we could do the other one for Sniffles.
That could work.
Yeah. Oh, he approves. Boy, he approves. He approves. All right, let's try this again. The master of disaster.
Yeah, it's very cool.
He approves. He approves. Sniffles approves. All right, great show. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Oh, not again. Not Mondays. Hey, we got to have a talk, Snort. All right, night, guys.
Bye.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
And on that note, good night, everybody.
Yep, everybody have a great night. See you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast in many ways. Big week Podtober. Big weeks continues tomorrow. I want you all to have a safe night and be well. And I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too.
And Snort says waves of Paul and what's this one? Okay. Oh, I forgot a picture. Oh yes.
Working.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna leave on this note here.
That was so perfectly timed.
Cousin Mortimer approves of corn.
Oh, so that's Cousin Mortimer. Oh.
Yep.
Very good.
That's cousin Mortimer.
Yay!
Terrorizer of airplanes.
All
All right. Snort dives in the water. And so, everybody, good night all. Guys, hang out. Okay.
This segment is brought to you by TheDolphinBoys.com.
Oh. On beat.
That was awesome. That was so funny.
We're still live, you know.
Oh, are we?